We often talk about strength. We imagine it as a loud, forceful thing, like a mountain that cannot be moved. But for women, strength is often quieter. It is the steady resolve to continue when the world tells you to stop. It is the courage to speak your truth in a room that expects your silence. It is the act of getting up each morning, facing a world not quite built for you, and deciding to make a space for yourself anyway. This is a different kind of power. It is not about brute force. It is about an unyielding spirit, a resilience that is both gentle and unbreakable. The path for women has always been filled with unique obstacles. These are not always visible walls. Sometimes they are expectations, whispered doubts, or cultural norms that limit our ambitions. They are the subtle biases that question our competence and the societal pressures that dictate how we should look, act, and feel. To navigate this landscape is to be in a constant state of negotiation. It requires a deep understanding of oneself and the world. It demands that we learn to be our own advocates, to champion our own dreams when no one else will. This is the daily work of being a woman who dares to want more. Consider the simple act of pursuing a career. For many women, this is not just a professional choice. It is a political statement. It is a challenge to the old ideas that a woman's place is only in the home. Every woman who has ever balanced a job with family or chosen a career over marriage has had to fight small battles. She has faced questions that men are rarely asked. She has had to prove her dedication in ways that are often unfair. Her journey is not just about personal success. It is about slowly, painstakingly rewriting the rules for everyone who comes after her. This redefinition of strength is a quiet revolution. It is happening in boardrooms and classrooms, in homes and in public squares. It is the collective story of women who have refused to be small. They have learned that their vulnerability is not a weakness, but a source of empathy and connection. They have discovered that their intuition is a powerful guide. By embracing these qualities, they have shown us a new model of leadership. It is a model based not on domination, but on collaboration, understanding, and a profound belief in the potential of every single person. This is the strength that is changing the world. History is filled with the stories of women who said no to the world's limitations. Think of Malala Yousafzai. She was just a girl who wanted to go to school, a simple human desire. But in her world, this was a radical act. For this, she faced unimaginable violence. Yet she did not retreat into silence. Instead, her voice grew louder, echoing across the globe. She became a symbol of the right to education for all girls. Her defiance was not just for herself. It was for every girl who was told her mind did not matter. Her story teaches us that even the most powerful opposition can be met with greater courage. Then there is the story of Katherine Johnson. She was a brilliant mathematician, an African-American woman working at NASA during a time of deep segregation and sexism. She was the human computer whose calculations were essential for sending astronauts into space. She worked in the shadows, her genius often overlooked, but she did not allow the prejudices of others to define her worth. She knew the power of her mind. With quiet confidence and impeccable work, she proved her value time and time again. She broke barriers not with angry shouts, but with the undeniable force of her intellect. Her life shows us that excellence is the ultimate answer to prejudice. We must also remember the countless unsung heroes, the mothers who worked 3 jobs to send their daughters to college, the women who started their own businesses when no one would hire them, the activists who organized protests in their small communities. These women may not have their names in history books, but their impact is just as profound. They are the foundation upon which progress is built. Their stories are passed down through families and communities, whispers of encouragement that inspire new generations. They remind us that acts of defiance, both big and small, have the power to create lasting change. These stories are more than just inspiring anecdotes, they are roadmaps. They show us what is possible. When we hear about a woman who overcame incredible odds, it plants a seed of possibility within us. It tells us that our own challenges, while difficult, are not insurmountable. These narratives connect us to a long lineage of female resilience. They give us permission to be bold, to take risks, and to believe in our own capacity for greatness. We see ourselves in their struggles and find hope in their triumphs. Their legacies are not relics of the past. They are living, breathing sources of strength for us today. What is feminism? At its core, it is the simple, radical idea that women are full human beings. It is a lens through which we can see the world more clearly. It helps us to name the injustices that we often feel but cannot articulate. It gives us the language to talk about things like the gender pay gap, unconscious bias, and systemic discrimination. Without this lens, it is easy to internalize these problems. We might think, maybe I am not good enough, or I must have done something wrong. Feminism helps us to see that these are not personal failings. They are part of a larger structural problem that we must challenge together. This clarity is empowering. When a woman understands that the obstacles she faces are not her fault, she is freed from a great burden of self-doubt. She can stop blaming herself and start thinking about solutions. Feminism gives her the tools to analyze her situation. It helps her to recognize patterns of inequality in her workplace, in her relationships, and in the media she consumes. This awareness is the first step toward change. It turns frustration into focused action. It transforms a feeling of helplessness into a drive for justice. It is like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, the path forward becomes visible. The feminist perspective also helps us to celebrate our own stories. For too long, history has been written by men, about men. Women's achievements have been minimized or erased completely. Feminism encourages us to reclaim our history. It asks us to seek out the stories of the brilliant, brave women who came before us. By doing this, we build a new narrative, one in which women are not just side characters, but the protagonists of their own lives. This act of remembering and celebrating is a powerful form of resistance. It affirms our value and reminds us that we stand on the shoulders of giants. Ultimately, feminism is a movement of hope. It is not about hating men. It is about loving humanity enough to want a better, fairer world for everyone. It is about dismantling the old, rigid gender roles that limit both men and women. It imagines a future where every person is free to pursue their talents and passions without being held back by their gender. It is an invitation to question the status quo, to challenge injustice, and to build a society where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. This is not just a woman's issue, it is a human issue, and it is a vision worth fighting for. No woman achieves success in a vacuum. We are not islands. Our strength is multiplied when we share it with others. The journey of overcoming challenges is made lighter when we walk it together. This is the power of community, of sisterhood. It is the friend who listens without judgment after a difficult day. It is the mentor who offers guidance and opens doors. It is the group of colleagues who band together to demand fair treatment. These connections are our most valuable resource. They are the safety net that catches us when we fall and the chorus of voices that cheers us on when we succeed. Support systems are essential for resilience. When we face setbacks, it is easy to feel isolated and defeated. But being part of a community reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles. Sharing our experiences with other women helps us to see that our problems are often shared problems. This shared understanding creates a powerful bond. It builds trust and fosters an environment where we can be vulnerable and honest. In these safe spaces, we can ask for help, share our fears, and find the encouragement we need to keep going. A supportive community turns individual struggles into collective strength. We must be intentional about building and nurturing these communities. It starts with small acts of solidarity. Celebrate another woman's success. Offer a word of encouragement to someone who is struggling. Amplify the voices of women who are not being heard. Actively listen to the experiences of women from different backgrounds. These actions create ripples of positive change. They help to dismantle the competitive culture that so often pits women against each other. Instead, we can build a culture of collaboration and mutual support, where one woman's success is seen as a victory for all of us. In the end, our greatest power lies in our connection to one another. The path to empowerment is not a solitary climb up a mountain. It is a collective journey. As we rise, we must lift others with us. By sharing our stories, offering our support, and standing in solidarity, we create a force that is truly unstoppable. Let us be the women who build bridges, not walls. Let us be the women who champion each other's dreams. Because when we stand together, there is no challenge we cannot overcome. We rise and we bring the whole world up with us.